For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 25 of Season 6 here in the Career Mode RTG. There are 8 games to go in the Premier League season, but we also have the Champions League and the FA Cup to try and win still too. And the Champions League will continue today with a game against Bayer Leverkusen after, of course, we faced Sunderland here in the Premier League away from home. Now, we got slightly lucky in the last episode in being that Chelsea dropped points when we also dropped points. We are now level with them at the top of the table after beating them in the second game of yesterday's episode after somehow managing to lose to West Brom. So Sunderland are in 18th. I hope I don't slip up again. Desperate not to slip up again. If we win all 8 of our remaining games, we will win the league. Not only is there actually a close battle for the league title race, there's also a very close battle for the Golden Boot, including 2 of our players. You can see there, Morata is top on 20, then Lino Navarrete on 18 and Harry Kane on 17. Eden Hazard back down in 4th on 15. So there's kind of a 3 or maybe just 4-way fight for the top scorer as well, for the Golden Boot. Eric Dyer and Lino Navarrete both battling it out for the top assists as well, and Watson and Courtois battling out for the Golden Glove too. So there are battles all round in multiple competitions going on right now. We start with a game against Sunderland, but judging by the fixture list, I'm going to want my first team available here, and I could probably play them there as well. So that means reserve team, first team, reserve team against Sunderland. So to make sure I have my strongest 11 available for the games that I want my strongest available 11 in, I'm going to have to, despite having a week's break and everybody being fit for this game against Sunderland, I am going to rotate the side and play a weaker 11, although the weaker 11 is still strong enough to do the business. So hopefully they can do said business and actually give us a win in this first game. Do drop the video a like rating if you enjoy, of course, and subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content here on the channel. There's plenty going up every day, of course, even whilst I'm away. I'm hoping to be able to record enough footage so that you have a video every single day, at least one, whilst I'm out of the country. I'm not sure when you'll be seeing this actually. I think I might still be in the country, but I'm busy this weekend. I think you're seeing this Saturday. So at some point over the weekend, either today or tomorrow, there will be a vote video for the next Road to Glory series, because I'll most definitely be out of the country by the time we get to the end of this series, and obviously that would mean then I'll come back and not have made the decision yet. So I need you guys to vote on that vote when it goes live. It isn't up as of yet, at least I'm not intending on putting it up as of the recording of this video. So you might have to wait a couple of days, but I'm planning on getting it up this weekend, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I will try and update you on Twitter, even though I'm away or busy, as best I can. So we will, fingers crossed, get ourselves 3 points here against Sunderland and then a win in the Champions League. Drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more. Let's head up to this stage in my line. It's a nice ball down the line, and it's beaten Serge Aurier and reached Ali Adnan in a decent position here, waiting for that cutback. He went for the drill across the face of the box. It was a decent ball in, but thankfully we've worked it away. I've given it straight back to them though. Lee Catamol gets away from... Oh, that's a foul. That's going to be a yellow card probably at some point for Mbappe. But they'll take the advantage, and Robson will come down this left-hand side. Whip a decent ball in, but Dyer filling in at centre-back now rather than in midfield does well to win that header. Rico Henry, if Raheem Sterling actually wanted to make me a run, I could have played him in down the line, but unfortunately he was a little bit slow on the uptake there. I might switch Raheem central at some point in the game and bring on Rivera out wide and take Brown off. He's got half decent technical stats, Brown, but his physicals just aren't really good enough, to be honest. Oh, and that's such a good interception from Michael Keane to stop me from being able to squeeze that through. Filson here gets it into Barini, and they could build again, Sunderland. Oh, what a tackle from Serge Aurier. I've just realised that I've forgotten to take Aurier out and put the other right back in. Oh, that's going to reach Aidan Murphy, and he actually finishes extremely well. I wasn't too confident when I hit that, but a very, very good finish. We lead by 1-0 away from home at the Stadium of Light after 18 minutes. Defender really shouldn't have committed himself there, opened up the opportunity, and I'm pleased with that finish. Well done, Aidan. Let's have more of that, please. Short there to Murphy. Move that forward to Vietto. Across to Brown. Vietto's there again, but we'll not use him yet. And now we have. Into Brown. Vietto's made a good run, but I'm not going to be able to find him actually. Maybe I could squeeze it back through. We have done. Vietto. Oh, his touch took him too far wide. It's a good save by Jordan Pickford. There it is with the corner. It's a decent delivery. Oh, Jan Kirchhoff heads that behind for another corner. 10 minutes to go till half time. There it is. We'll whip it in. It's another good delivery. Up goes Harry Darling, cleared away by Joel Mason, the former Cambridge United player, of course. Get that off him, Eric Dyer. Go on then, give that a crack. It's well blocked. And Rico Henry decided not to actually react to the ball there and just stood there as they cleared it. Never mind. It's still 1-0. And we're getting closer and closer to the 45-minute mark. Nice tackle by Paredes, and Brown will look to accelerate away here. It's a heavy touch, but we'll play it across there to Sterling. Just wait for the right time to play the pass to Vietto. That was exactly it. And Luciano Vietto gives us a 2-0 lead on the brink of half-time. Think that might just seal it. I don't know whether Sunderland's confidence as a squad is going to be high enough to rally themselves from that, especially that close to half-time. A 2-0 lead, and hopefully we'll hold on to it at the very least till full-time, if not build on it still. Mbappe, Brown, Vietto. See the run being made there by Murphy. He's on one today. Feeding in Vietto again. Oh, surely 3 now. Lovely turn by Luciano Vietto. Well, we said we might build on it. That's a little bit harsh to celebrate right in front of Pickford like that. But we said we might build on it, and we have done. And it's only taken less than 3 minutes in the second half to do so. This is what I expected and hoped for out of the West Brom game, to be fair. Unfortunately, we didn't get that performance, but we are making up for it here with a very convincing victory against Sunderland. Making a substitution, I'm going to move Sterling to Cam, Tyler Brown to left mid, and then bring on Rivera. But I've only just noticed Rivera and Watson are exactly the same regen. I don't know why I've never noticed that before, but I saw them sat next to each other on the bench and had a little bit of a lol to myself, to be completely honest. Rivera's going to come on. We're nearly at the hour mark, and Sunderland haven't threatened really at all throughout the game, and I doubt they will do between now and the end as well. But I thought I might as well show you that, considering I noticed it and thought it was a little bit funny. Henry inside to Murphy, to Vietto, poke that to Sterling, and 4, yes. Well, that happened pretty much immediately after we just made that substitution. 4-0 Cambridge United. This is a very straightforward game. Corner for Sunderland, looking to get themselves 1 back. Goal difference could be important for them come the end of the season in their relegation fight, so getting goals back for them here is of importance, regardless of the fact that they won't be getting any points. If they can get 1 or maybe even 2 in the next 20 minutes, then that would significantly help their fight for survival. And it's actually Joel Mason, the right back that used to play for me, that's pulled 1 back for them. Typical of me, isn't it, to start talking about them scoring and needing goals back and then they immediately go and get one. But never mind, 4-1. Let's try and ensure that that's the only one they get. There's the final whistle. 4-1, the final score. Never really in doubt, that one, to be honest, even when they did pull 1 back. Absolutely dominant performance from us. Chelsea drew against West Ham. We have a 2-point lead again at the top of the table. Chelsea lose to us and then draw their next 2. Have we started their downward spiral by beating them in that last game? I'd like to think so, but we'll have to wait and see. Up next is a game against Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League. Schick. Oh, he's turned well. Oh, and Emre Can cuts that out brilliantly. I'm glad he did, because they might have been in there. Renato gets tackled there. Navarrete misses the ball. Here's Wendell. Inside to Nagy. Turned away from me well. Wendell again. Julian Brandt. Through to Schick. Oh, he's done me. Fair play. He sold me there, and I bought it. 1-0 to Bayer Leverkusen after 9 minutes. I shouldn't have dived in, but I thought he was going to shoot. I really thought he was going to shoot. I would have shot there in that situation, but he's just made a fool of me. We're 1-0 down. Take this quickly with Chan. There's Neymar. Look forward to Navarrete. Drop that back to Renato Sanchez. Go out wide to Nicola Greco. This is a great flowing move. How's the cross? Decent. On the end of it is Dragovic, actually, unfortunately. Ten Yedvai will clear, but not very far. I'm going to try and knock this down to Neymar, and we've done well to do so. We'll go to Emre Can. Need a good touch and turn, and we've had both. And from Nicola Greco too. Driving into the box, pull that back, and Emre Can can't give us an equaliser. Good save by the goalkeeper. In it comes from the corner. Renato Sanchez is up. Bellarabi actually has it back out to Greco. Will cross it in again. It's a brilliant ball in. Alaba brings it down and he's around the corner and will, it was supposed to go into the middle towards the penalty area and it definitely went nowhere near there. Right then, we will stay 1-0 down for now. Good ball over the top. Bennett wins it. Sanchez gets it away. And we turn back to Renato and Morata's making that move and he's in behind. Just need to hold the defender off. Wow. If ever there was a cynical two-footed lunge from a player, that was it. Just a yellow card given to Tinyedvai. And I think he's lucky to only get a yellow for that. That was A, a really cynical foul, and B, a rather nasty one as well. Emre Can with the shot is going to drop to Serge Aurier, but unfortunately Julian Brandt clears it. I might try and play a little bit more down that right-hand side now of their defence, and maybe try and get Jedvaj sent off, but Greco will look to turn inside, but can't. Jedvaj this time putting in another physical, but this time legal challenge. Alaba back to Greco. Time's running out in the first half, and I haven't been good enough, to be fair. Morata will give that to Navarrete, and hope for runners around me. Neymar, bit of space, we'll hit it early. I was certain that was going to end up in the back of the net, to be honest. I was just about to celebrate. Unfortunately, it's gone just past the post. So enough space there for the effort, but it just wouldn't quite bend enough to find that bottom corner. Cross from Brandt, headed away by Bennett. Navarrete should get there first and has. Play that forward there to Morata. Poke that to Navarrete. Heavy touch, but he's done well to keep possession. Knock that back. Neymar down the line. I'd love to get my equaliser before half-time, if I possibly can. Neymar with 3 with him here. We'll pull it back to Lino Navarrete. And he's turned the defender brilliantly, but we're not going to get our equaliser because it's a superb block from the defender, unfortunately. Playing some good football now in this first half here, but time isn't on my side, although the referee appears to be on my side. But unfortunately, if he gives me just enough time to maybe get back up the other end, it's going to be another yellow card here, is it? No, just telling him to calm down a little bit. There is enough time left. I'm trying to skip this. Come on. Thank you. There's just enough time left to try and have an opportunity here before the half-time whistle goes. Navarrete can turn. There's Aurier. Not the man I wanted on it, but it's the man that will have to do. I'll put it back in. Elliot Bennett. No. Good save by the keeper, and that should be half-time, actually. It isn't. It is. Oh, Elliot Bennett. Gilt-edged opportunity. Couldn't finish it. Out to Neymar. Nice turn. Try and accelerate away from Julian Brandt. It's no slouch, Julian Brandt, but Neymar has like 99 acceleration, so not really going to catch him. Nice turn by Navarrete there. Just getting away. We'll turn back inside. Oh, but I can't find the pass. I've been disappointing in this game. Well, no. Perhaps disappointing as a stretch. But I haven't been as good as I need to be in this game. It's a lovely ball, but Morata's not quite going to get there. Slides in and goes for it, but Leno beats him to it. We've half an hour left to get ourselves an equaliser here. Otherwise, Leverkusen will take a first leg lead into the game next week. Okay, Emre Can went to outmuscle him there and fell over himself. Is that going to cost me? Cozziello running around here, the Frenchman. It's going to find Julian Brandt. Their guy that was on the floor is now getting back up, but we have the opportunity to counter on them. Greco does have a man with him. In fact, there's more men over there than I thought there was. Morata with a touch. Emre Can's making the move. And arriving slowly is Serge Aurier. He's in here, but we'll pull that back. And Emre Can can't get it under control. Aurier to Can again, and he gets tackled. Not good enough. Not good enough at all. Nice tackle by Renato. Not the best of passes, but Greco recovers it. Into Renato Sanchez. It's Navarrete. Play it through. Morata. This surely has to be the moment that we equalise. Thank you, Alvaro. 18 minutes to go and get a winner. Well, Neymar gets the block on that. Morata will give that there to Greco. Navarrete's making the run. And he might get on the end of that, Lino Navarrete. He hasn't. Try and put the keeper under pressure. Very nearly forced a mistake out of their backline. Emre Can could still set up something here. Morata quickly to Navarrete. We could still win it. Oh, he can't get the shot off though. Trying desperately to shoot there. He just wouldn't pull the trigger. And there's the final whistle. A 1-1 draw, which isn't the worst of results, especially after we went 1-0 down so early on. But I am still disappointed not to have come away with a win there. But all to play for in the second leg. Dortmund get a win against Napoli by 2-1 in their first leg. And the second leg will be played in the next episode. But for today, that's going to bring today to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. 1 video per day at present whilst I'm busy at the weekend. And then I fly to the States this week, and then I'm in America for a week, so I've got a lot of recording to do over the next few days. So fingers crossed I can get it all done. And like I say, there should be a vote either today or tomorrow, like later today. Shut up, Raheem Sterling. Either later today or tomorrow, with regards the series that will replace this one. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But for now, I'll see you next time.